Speaking about power and performance, we have the GLE 43, which has 385 horsepower and puts out 384 pound-feet of torque from a 3-liter V8, which is very, very powerful. We have very nice styling as we usually have on this. We don't have the AMG badging, but you can see by the side here, we can see the AMG badge, and it's 20-inch rim with the tires, with the sport tires, low profile as you would expect. The camera and then the sensors around. So going behind, we have this nice silhouette from the slope and back here, distinguishing it, making it the GLE. And there's one special feature. When you're reversing, the cameras pop out from here. Conventional paddle shift and a couple other things like the infotainment system, which has Mercedes Me on it, and then some storage here, and your driving mode. We have the sport mode, we have Indy, we have sport plus, we have comfort, and then we have climate mode, and all other things and all the lovely buttons which are here. So yeah, there's nothing so much back here other than nice leg room, which is obviously enough. You can put your legs far behind. If you're about 6'3", you can sit here comfortably without any hassles. And although we have a 12-volt charger back here and very, very little storage, which is fairly okay. And then the leather stitching, the seats are fairly comfortable, knowing that it's not much of like a very big car, but it does just the job. Cup holders, and pretty much that's all. Headroom here is very, very okay, but I feel someone who is taller than myself would have issues sitting back here. Legroom is okay, very well, but headroom, knowing that the car slopes pretty much down, it's just very little. So in a bit to get down into reviewing the GLE 43 AMG, I found that we also have a couple different Mercedes GLE, but we've got the 63S. The GLE 63 is actually a bigger displacement engine with a 6.2 liter V8, the one that you usually get on the Mercedes C63, and it has got a couple more power, about 100 more horsepower. And in the interior is where things get very, very interesting, although you can spot some differences on the outside with the AMG badging right there in the front, other than that you get on the 43. And then in the interior you've got an Alcantara steering wheel mixed with a carbon fiber finish by the other side, and then you've got like a red stripe on the middle of the steering wheel. And then in the back, you've got a couple more options like a screen, and then you've got more charging ports. You've got the center console, which has got interesting stuff a bit more inside. And with the choice of that, it just feels generally sporty. You can also get the one which has very aggressive sport bucket seats, which are also very comfortable, more sporty, lightweight, and all that you get with a more serious AMG. Not to say that this is not a serious AMG, but this is a biturbo V8, which is about nothing less than 300 horsepower. Whereas the GLE 63 has a bit more ton of power, But I mean, there's a buffier engine, there's a buffier one, so you choose. Either you go for this one or you go for that one, but that one sounds more monstrous, a bit more monstrous than this one right here. So it's actually a decision that you actually sit down to make, to actually go for the GLE 43 AMG or the GLE 63 AMG. Trust me, they're good cars, being that they are AMGs, and AMG has a lot of German history going back there in Germany and with Mercedes. And if you go into that story, don't worry, in another video I'll make the story about AMG and where they are coming from and why they were different. They used to be a company on their own, so now they merged with Mercedes-Benz back then in the racing, and then they're now making racing technology, imputing them in high performance cars from Mercedes-Benz. And here you have it, the GLE 43 AMG, and you can get it with the other specs like the 63, which is, like I said, a more monstrous engine. I wish they had the black series for this. I know it's a bit more aggressive. You could have more diffusers, more spoilers, and kits lacquered all around the car, which is really very nice. But what I love about this car is that it gives you the SUV coupe feeling, which is actually raised up, and then it counterparts with the Lamborghini Urus and a couple other cars, the Audi Q8, and yeah, you can name them all luxury, sporty SUVs. But this is actually a coupe, the BMW X3, and they actually share the same platform, this and the BMW X3. So you can actually go in there and you can actually pick which one you want to go. But for me, being that I'm an AMG guy, I'm a Mercedes guy, I would go for the Mercedes-Benz. So tell me what you think about this car in the comments below. Let me know what you feel, and then you can get to tell me why you feel it's better than the GLE and all the series that they have to offer within this range. I'm glad, you know, Mercedes had something going with the design and a couple other things with this era of Mercedes-Benz. That mean that if you look at the GLS, it has the same face. The GLE, the GLB. The GLB was not actually something then, but it has, you know, a history. But yeah, they have the same face and all of that. So thank you for watching this video. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, you go ahead and subscribe. Big shout out to Lamic Autos for letting us review this car. You can go check them out along Mommy B Road in Port Harcourt. If you've just got an interesting car you just want to share, or maybe it's not so interesting or you just want to share with us, just hit me up, send me an email. My phone number is up there in the description. You can go check it out, or you message me on my Instagram page and I'll reply to you. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.